Hello everybody, Sibaningi. Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the ultimate world music reaction channel, exploring music from around the world. And today we're going to a brand new place. We are going to South Africa. Sibaningi is hello in Zulu, and we're going to check out a song by Nomfundo Moh, her song Sibaningi, which means there are many of us. In Zulu, that means there are many of us. Now this artist, she has over 146,000 subscribers. This song has been viewed over 770,000 times. So an artist who's growing, and I'm excited to check out this song. This is the official music video featuring Kwesta. Now, in South Africa, what do we know about South Africa? Are you from South Africa? Do you know things about South Africa? Let me know in the comments below. It is the largest producer of macadamia nuts in the world. South Africa is the second largest fruit producer in the world, and it is the only country in the entire world where a street has produced 2 Nobel Prize winners in history. The Route 62 in the Western Cape is the longest wine route in the world and the highest commercial bungee jump in the world. I wonder if they jumped with Red Bull, is situated along the Garden Route. More fun facts. The most luxurious train in the world is in South Africa. It's called the Rovos Rail. And it is in size, it's 3 times the size of Texas and 5 times the size of Japan. Now, as always, like, share, subscribe. All the links below if you want to say thanks, get connected. Here we go. Queen. Already looks like a queen, eh?
Inhliziyo yakhe yathuthi yaphelezela uthande nginalo luya ngokuya luyehla engathi kwanele manje engathi kwanele ungendiso kwepola ngishonisale ngisale.
Okay, I'm already loving this right here. So the video clip already showing something interesting going on here with these, with what could be a couple. So I suppose him on the phone, her trying to talk to him, get his attention. Nomfundo Moh, has a beautiful voice. Really beautiful voice. I'm trying to figure out what about it I like. For one, right now it's very soothing. It's I don't know. I gotta figure out what about it makes me go. Obviously, the whole sound right now is totally my vibe. That beat, and the African influences. Whenever I hear music like that, I'm like, okay, here we go. We gotta dance. But yeah, this is already like her voice is already very beautiful. Just soothing, subtle. It's nothing that, just came in with this crazy bang, right? Huge rasp, huge range. And I like that. I like when there's songs where we can either see a build and we can get excited for what may come, or where it's just straightforward and beautiful and soothing and you can enjoy the song as a whole and it's less about some vocal acrobatic, but more just enjoying the music for what it is. This song, Sibaningi, means many of us. And I want to see if I can find the lyrics or a lyrical translation, because as of now I don't see any captions available. So I'll have to check out the lyrics later, and we'll talk about that afterward. Okay? We will see what we can find. I love how they're dancing already together. That's already like, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, real quick. Her voice reminds me a little bit, and I'm using it just as a point of reference, not to compare, a little bit of like Rihanna's voice. It's a very subtle rasp, very, very subtle to me. Soulful, soothing, very fitting to this soulful R&B pop vibe we have going on here. As the harmonies are coming in, it's beautiful. So beautiful. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here.
Uyakuhlonipha athaqale ngokuxolisa kuphela ama-secret alidlula iqakala isokisi ngiyabona ngathi aswane hlala phansi ngikubonisa uthando lwethu lusaphila usathana wakhe ibhokisi I mean indoda ngeqiniso layo angisile type ezokumokola ngempilo enganayo kodwa ngiyalazi iphupho lakho wena sise naso belief mangibabhizi ngigijimisa lo mpilo esinganayo yeah my past is nothing pretty there's some things you ain't forgiven I just ask that you give me a little faith ngiyengabhayiza nabo nabo Sandra nabo Cindy nabo wakhala inyembezi bona cha ngeke ngilinge ngiphinde ngizwile ndezwile ngikuzwisile ubuhlungu kodwa right ngibaningi necherry kunomnganami kunomngam lapho kuwe.
Okay, so a lot of the elements she has in her music video as she's dressed in all these different ways, beautiful, what a queen, gives me also a little bit of that Beyonce vibe, what Beyonce does in her videos. Though, you know, I would say Beyonce's gotten a lot of her influences from the African cultures and honors her heritage as an African American, tapping into that. This lady, obviously, you know, she's tapping into her heritage and bringing that in beautifully, just really well done from a music video production. Even here, the red, the yellow flowers with the blue contrast, colorful, very beautiful aesthetics, beautiful woman, beautiful contrast with colors, with the different outfits she wears, very royal looking and just elegant and beautiful. I find it cool because it's very classy. It's no, you know, provocative, gross. Doesn't have to sell herself. Sex sells in the music industry, and she's not having to, at least here, not selling that. And it's nice to see because she's a gorgeous woman. There's no need to lower her standards like that and just shine her beauty by sharing her gift. And I think it's beautiful. This rapper, I'm guessing this is Cuesta. I don't know who this is, but his voice is dope. He has a very cool rasp, very low voice. He's a South African rapper. Help me if you know. Was he rapping in Zulu? That sound reminds me also of Ngoza, which I don't speak, but also very cool. Though I suppose maybe Zulu has those elements too. That click sound in the language, really, really cool. And then he also rapped in English, but really cool voice, really low, very soulful, very raspy, but very chill. The way he was rapping here, perhaps, you know, different. He raps in different ways in different videos, but it's just really cool for that soulful, smooth vibe. The video clip, I'm still not quite sure what's going on here. You have this one couple fighting, then the other, and then they're kind of fighting amongst each other. It's a little confusing, and then two are left behind with their backs facing each other as if they each lost their love or their relationship broke apart. I'm not sure. We'll talk about the lyrics in a second. But just smooth, you know, just, I like it. Oh, that's so sad seeing them cry and upset. Okay, so let's talk. Beautiful song. I mean, for me, like I said, when I ever have those African rhythmic elements, it'll be hard for me to be still. I gotta move. This one was very soulful, nice R&B touch here, and a little bit of that hip hop vibe, combined with these rhythmic elephants, the rhythmic elements we find in African music. When it comes to the rhythmic pace and composition, instrumentation wise, kind of like straightforward, like I said, that R&B vibe combining with the African soulful. Her voice reminds me a little bit like a combination between, again, just for reference, not to compare, Rihanna. Music video wise, I see influences of like Beyonce, what Beyonce does, though again, Beyonce taps into a lot of the African culture, being an African American, taps into her original heritage and does honor to that. Just the way she did her hair, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very classy, soulful. Her vocals, I think she may be a soprano. When she was going into some of those higher notes towards the end, it sounded like she can hit some quite high notes, has a very soft, soothing voice. I didn't hear any crazy runs or any crazy rasp or anything, but again, I like that it wasn't a song focused on vocal acrobatics. But simply on the song, the beat, something you can easily listen to as you're going about life or on your playlist or in the background. And beautiful, even the harmonies, the way that was layered. His voice complemented really nicely how he rapped his deep rasp combined with her feminine, higher ranged voice. I feel like was a nice complementation, because even that's something to consider, right? When you want to have a rap feature on a song, it matters who this rapper is, how he raps, the way that he goes through his cadences, his rhythm, his sound, the voice he sounds like, that adds the feel to your song and what you may or may not want to accomplish here. Nomfundo Moh, she is a new kid on the music scene, young lady born in South Africa, 20 years old. Well, now she's like 21, I think. Big personality. Her love for music saw her embark on the music journey back in 2016. What do we know about the lyrics? Sibaningi means many of us. There are many of us, I believe. How long have I been silent? I'm still patient. Your heart moves and accompanies you. The love I have is getting less and less. As if it is enough now, as if it is enough. You drive me like a football. He sinks this and leads to this. You are showing off about me in my father's land. I thought I was alone. I thought I was alone, sweetie. We are many. Interesting. This gentleman respects you. He started by apologizing. Only the secrets. They don't feel the ankle of the sock. Okay, I need help. This is a weird translation. But I think the gist of it is, I saw that we don't understand each other. Sit down and I'll show you. Our love is still alive. My takeaway here is this idea, on one hand, of feeling alone, there being some type of heartbreak, loss of relationship, expressing to the other that, they've driven you, they've treated you like a football, maybe kicked you around. This idea of how long have I been silent? I'm patient. The love I have for you is getting less and less. So this relationship breaking apart, and the two trying to get through to the other, telling the other, dude, I'm trying to get through to you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. This idea, this plea for like, dude, I'm losing the love, I'm losing the connection here. And then on the other hand, however, it talking about he started apologizing, you haven't forgiven, sit down, I'll show you, our love is still alive. So perhaps really this dance between, two loved ones who are pulling and pushing, right? I mean, even the book that talks about men are from Mars, women are from Venus, it talks about this concept where men will rubber band, right, when it comes to their desire to connect emotionally and the way they relate to you. And women will go into their well, And unfortunately, in relationships, sometimes you find yourself being on the different wavelengths, right? When the guy is pulling closer, wants to connect, is willing to connect a little bit emotionally, or, leans in because of physical needs he might have, the woman may not be there. She might be deep in her well due to hurt, due to other things occupying her mind. And the other way around, she might be leaning in, wants to be understood, wants to connect, and he's rubber banding away because he needs some space. So everyone, not only when it comes to male and female dynamics, but then also at personality, culture, you have these situations where loved ones are not on the same wavelength, and it's a lot of work to get back in that same place. It takes communication, it takes humility, forgiveness, honesty, and many factors to get back on that same place and to try to, be on the right wavelengths again, where, yeah, that love can keep thriving, and it's hard work. It's hard work. But here, even in the video clip, it was this concept to me of not understanding, miscommunicating, not connecting, and the relationship breaking apart. These partners walking away, and then these two left behind with their backs against each other, being sad. Her crying, him just being serious and somber. That's what I'm gathering from it. If you understand this song or you know of this artist, please let me know in the comments below. The idea, because the song is titled Sibaningi, there are many of us, I think that kind of goes with the part of the song that says, I thought I was alone, I feel lonely. And realizing, no, there's many of us. There's this one relationship, then there's the other, now it's two of them left behind hurting. There's many of us out here that are hurting where we know the struggle of relationship. Pretty straightforward. Those are my thoughts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I like this song. I really like this. All right. As always, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ayo!